Hello. It wasn't 100% guaranteed there for a little bit, but I'm awake. Also, Seedlet, continue to feed me cat pics and I will put them up in the background. Thank you for the quiet hello. That is Vax. Yeah, I got it right. I didn't just read it from chat. I knew it was Vax. I wasn't going to say Vex. I have just been reminded of a thing that my family did in the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s. I want to talk about it with you because, you know what? I like to introduce my streams in new and exciting ways. But did anybody else's family go through a phase of really enjoying oven-baked ciabatta bread? Like, was that just a meat? That sounds like really... What the hell were they doing in the 90s and early 2000s? But my family went through a stage of, you know, like the part-baked loaves of bread you buy at Christmas. Like, it's part done and you chuck it in the oven and it comes out of the oven and it's like fresh bread, but you've baked it in your own oven because it's like a Christmas thing. Like, we don't have that in this country all year round. Or we don't... I know it exists, but people only tend to buy it around certain holidays. And... at one point in the late 90s / early 2000s, my family went through a phase of buying these loaves of ciabatta bread, and they were part done, and you put them in the oven, and then it came out, and then you put butter on it, and then you just ate it. Like salted butter on this fresh out of the oven ciabatta bread. So good. This is such a niche cold opening, and I'm so here for it. Like, fresh out of the oven, buttered ciabatta bread. I'm so here for it. And let me let you in on a little secret. Let me let you in on a little secret. If you've got a little bit of smoked salmon... Hi, Andrew. Welcome in. If you've got a little bit of smoked salmon, you might not like fish, and that's perfectly fine. I don't trust you if you don't like fish, looking at certain people around here. Smoked salmon, whole grain mustard, ciabatta sandwich. And I can literally, as a texture eater, right? I'm all about texture because I'm a texture eater. There are certain things in my life I will probably never eat again because they were terrible texture-wise. But ciabatta bread, like, it's a little bit floury. It's like that fresh bread floury that you get where you buy a loaf from a bakery and it's got like a dustiness to it, but it's not like... And then you put it in your mouth and there's like a crisp... And then it's mustard, and then it's smoked salmon on it as well. Or just butter if that is your preference. Did anybody else's family do this, or am I just, like, really, like... It was like a treat, right? It wasn't like a, oh yeah, we're just eating ciabatta and smoked salmon every night. But every once in a while, when my mother used to go and get the weekly shopping, because there wasn't online shopping in those days, you'd come back with these loaves of ciabatta bread, and we'd have smoked salmon and whole grain mustard sandwiches. And... I was reminded about that whilst browsing my phone just before stream, and I wanted to talk to you about it. It's very exciting. Yeah, I've also... We'll just continue the sandwich theme. We've been buying, like, me and Dolly have, like, a set menu on a weekly basis. So, and our Saturday and Sunday meals for a really long time were fish stick sandwiches, like cooked fish sticks, like crispy fish stick sandwiches, with a little bit of lettuce and mayonnaise. And recently, we've got really back into, like, dry rubbed meats. So we've got these dry rubs, and then we buy some chicken or beef or pork, and then we rub the meat, and then we cook it in the air fryer. And it's delicious. It's good. I've recommended them on on stream before. I'm not going to, like, shamelessly, like, promote this brand that isn't even sponsoring me. But if they are watching, I would really love to be sponsored by a dry rub company. Today, I didn't have any chicken. Air fryer is king. I knew I liked you for a reason. But today I didn't have any chicken, and I went out to get my arm jabbed. I was gonna go for a COVID jab, but they turned me away. I got there. This is the most infuriating thing in your life. I'm showing willingness to get a COVID jab. Most people have just forgotten that they exist, but I went to the hospital this morning at 9:00 a.m. I was showered. I was at the hospital to get this COVID jab. They get me all the way through the queue. They sit me down in this back room where they're going to stick me in the arm with this needle. And she looks at me and goes, "Why are you here?" because they've changed the rules in the UK, apparently. Apparently, they're not giving them to people under a certain age or unless they're immunosuppressed. And we were sort of like, I don't really know, but here is my invitation to come get this COVID jab. And as it turns out, I'm on steroidal eye drops, which if I was consuming the same drug orally would mean I was immunosuppressed. But because I'm using them as eye drops, the flag that I'm on this drug is on my record, but I'm not consuming them orally, therefore I'm not immunosuppressed. But our health system, in its like ever-growing shoddiness, is inviting me to go to this COVID jab. So there I am at 9 a.m. in the morning, ready to get stuck in the arm, basically entirely voluntarily, and they wouldn't give it to me. For a little bit in this country, I could get one because I was a carer, but not anymore. And even then, DollyWhiskers, as a disabled and chronically ill person, no longer qualifies for a COVID jab either. Even though you're a carer for a high-risk person and said high-risk person hasn't had a hamper because I'm not immunosuppressed. No, you're not immunosuppressed, no. But there is an end point to this conversation. But because after I went to the hospital, I was like, I'm gonna go buy sandwiches. I didn't get ciabatta. This wasn't like a really odd build-up to a ciabatta sandwich. I went and got already breaded, uncooked chicken. Like, you know, like a chicken finger that's not actually cooked, or it's at least a little bit cooked, but not all the way cooked. And I got this part breaded chicken, and I covered it in mustard. Completely normal activity to do. Whole grain mustard, rubbed mustard into it, and then I rubbed the dry rubs that we use on chicken breast on these chicken fingers, and air fried those, and holy shit, that was a good sandwich. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know where it was the beginning of my life, but like in the last 2 or 3 years, me and DollyWhiskers have got really into brioche bread rolls, and I'm just here for it. Honestly, I love George with my whole heart. He's alright. He did come in here a little while ago and do the cheesiest smelling poo you've ever experienced, because his litter tray's over there. And I was sort of sat here going, great, now I feel sick. I was struggling to get going with streaming today, hence why I'm an hour late. And then he came in and did a cheesy smelling poo, which reveals that's why we call him the cheese boy. He stinks of cheese in various degrees. Sometimes it's his feet, sometimes it's his ass, but we don't hold it against him. What a lad. See, if I pissed or shit in a room, people get upset about it. He does it, and everybody's like, oh, no. It's unfair. Are you now stuck in here? He's also just got himself stuck in the room. He can open the door with his tiny paws. Ugh. Anyway, but that was my day. Basically, I went to the hospital. I couldn't get stuck in the arm, and then I thought about sandwiches. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna read through chat. I hope you're all okay. Welcome in. Volcaran, congratulations on the first. DollyWhiskers with the quiet hello. Ryan, don't worry. Your lead in the first redeems is currently held by 2. Like, it would have to take a hell of a jump for you to start losing the first redeems. But Tato, thank you very much for the contribution. Everybody, if you go to your channel point menu that might be around here somewhere, if you go in there, there is a community challenge currently running. At the end of a 30-day period, I cancelled this community challenge. You get any points that you put into it back. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about somebody in the community at some point being able to redeem 1 million channel points. It's a whole thing. I enjoy it. I like this little spiel that I do. It's going to continue. Vulcan Ryan, thank you very much for the contribution. Evil Seedlit, welcome in, and thank you very much for the contribution. You are looking fabulous today. Do I have a fabulous button? I don't have a fabulous button. But Seedlit, you're looking so fabulous. This is Seedlit's cat. That's Vax, if you were curious. This is Vax. They have another cat called Vex and Otho, and Vax and Vex are named after Critical Role characters. Vexalia and Vaxaline. I don't know what Vax's full name is. Vexalia and Vaxline. This is such a niche cold opening, and I'm so here for it. Tato chip. You know what I had? Tato, if you're still here, do you know what I had with my sandwiches for lunch? Fucking crisps. Incredible. Andrew, welcome in and thank you for throwing me in the bin. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution and the quiet hello. I hope you have both had an absolutely fabulous day. Did you manage to get out into nature? I feel like Jura said yesterday that they were going walking in a field. Or was that the day before? I've kind of lost track. But I hope you got into that field. And Andrew, I hope you weren't tempted to leave Jura there. Josh and I went through a phase like years ago with these like sourdough loaves whenever we made spaghetti. Oh, garlic bread and pasta. Garlic bread and Italian food. Garlic bread and Italian food. Also, I'm really anybody. Like, Seedlet, if you ever want to, if Josh ever wants to, like, so Seedlet, if me and Josh, your husband, ever spend the night together, if he really wants to win me over, in the following morning, bring me sourdough toast with salted butter, and honestly, I will buy him a car. I will buy that man a car if he brings me sourdough toast with butter. Air fryer is king. Air fryer is king. And Andrew, I liked you anyway, but I like you even more now. Because air fryers are so good. They are well respected here. I talk about them. I could talk about an air fryer for at least 15 minutes. Probably at least 15 minutes, which is more than any other of my household appliances in our kitchen. Maybe the microwave. See, I don't think a microwave is particularly exciting. Once upon a time in my, like, I'm assuming I was hungover in some way, I got this butter out of the fridge. Salted butter. It's very food-based today, isn't it? Salted butter from the fridge. And I looked at it and was like, this is far too hard. Stuck it in the microwave. And I was either hungover or far too young to understand what this meant. Because I'd uncubed it. Like, I'd got it out of the packet, but there was a tiny little bit of tinfoil on it, and I was like, that's gonna be fine. Put it in the microwave. The first arc of electricity, because don't put metal in a microwave. And I was like, and then I didn't use the microwave again that day. What the fuck? Even though you're a carrot, yeah, we're back to needles. Andrew, thank you for hitting me in the face with the saxophone. Baby boy, baby. He's the best of boys. Honestly, I love George with my whole heart. He has a fan club. I don't know what mood I was in when I after all of the chores I did, after going to the hospital, after thinking about sandwiches for such a long time today, DollyWhiskers got out of bed, like, after I'd come home, and I sort of, and like, the bed was made, and George was lied on it, and Dolly was fussing them, so I sort of went in, and I sort of fussed him a little bit too, and I lied sort of curled up in a ball next to him on the bed, and I had a little cry. I was looking at him, and he was so happy, and he was playing with this cat toy, and he was sort of looking up at DollyWhiskers. I had a little cry. I was looking at my cat son this morning, and I had a little cry. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't. Yesterday, like Friday, deadlines. Yesterday, 678 editable video descriptions. And this morning, I looked at my cat and was like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but apparently that's a thing that happened today, and I'm being honest about it. It's a thing that happened. Jura clip pot. I don't think you clipped that correctly. Sometimes you just love a lot. I do love a lot, and I try to keep it secret sometimes. But I do tell you, I think I show people in specific ways, and apparently I showed the cat this morning by crying by looking at him. I contribute because I like click button. Love my ass, thanks. Andrew hit me with a rolling pin. That is Vax, and she is a blessing. It's funny because Seedlet has a Vax, and you were denied one. Yeah. I've been craving a crisp sandwich all week, but my household currently is crispless. Go buy some crisps. You have adult money, I think. Go buy some crisps. You're an adult. Go buy some. You know what you could buy, Tato? After this entire opening, get a piece of paper and write this down. Part-cooked ciabatta bread, whole grain mustard, smoked salmon. Get some crisps, shove them in that sandwich as well. Ready salted, maybe, whatever is your preference. chuck it in there, eat that as a sandwich, and tell me how that goes. If you want to show me a photo of you eating that sandwich, I will give you nothing. But it will be funny. Like, I've inspired people to take flags to weddings. I've never inspired somebody to make a sandwich before. So that would be new. And if you're game, I'm game. People are pressing the button. What did you say about Fields? Jura, I said, did you get out into Fields this weekend? And was Andrew tempted to leave you there? I'm also speaking with my hands today. I don't know where that's come from. I got hit in the face with a toolbox. That's exciting. Sometimes you just love a lot. I do. And I think I show people that I do love them. I don't think I tell Dolly all the frickin' time. And I tell George all the time. And I tell the frogs all the time. But yeah, I did a little cry. It was a new one. I've never looked at George and cried before. I'm just gonna say this out loud. I miss Dolly the cat. Andrew hit me with a pool noodle. That's always pleasant. I don't think he was tempted to leave me there. Well, that's good. Like, he probably didn't bring a rope and a stake, right? I'd assumed that he was going to take you into the field and, like, hang a rope around your neck and, like, hammer in a stake and then just leave you there grazing like a donkey. I can't tell if this is massively insulting because in my brain, I'm not implying Jura is a donkey. I'm just implying that Andrew left them there to graze on grass. Like, I'm not saying you're a donkey, just to clarify. And I can understand how you might have taken it that way. We'll just have to deal. We'll just have to deal. Let me just check something because I updated this today. Okay, that is now showing the right book. That's very exciting.
Wow.
As long as he took me to the field and not take me in a field. Fucking hell, you are kink-shaming in every chat that you go in today. Jura, I was in Luxury Pigeons chat. Jura was just kink-shaming all over the place. And now they're kink-shaming people who do things in fields. Whatever is your preference. No, don't yuck other people's yum, Jura. It's not my kind of thing. I mean, that's valid. I didn't ask you to share it, but you said it anyway. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. This is Horizon Forbidden West. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We got to grips with the difficulty again, which I feel is just going to be a repeated theme of some of these streams. We pursued Silence to the point that we found him and what was left of the AI Hades. He had basically ripped it apart for knowledge and found his way into another Pharaoh-based facility. We were there in an attempt to retrieve some blank versions of Gaia, which is the AI that controls all of the AIs that are around that will stop a blight spreading across the world. And after finding them, we were accosted by a bunch of very futuristically dressed... one of the people was famous, so we've kind of figured that their character is going to be reasonably important. It was the woman from the Matrix. It was the woman from the Matrix. I thought it was somebody completely different. And then somebody was like, it's the woman from the Matrix. And it was. And it was even her character model as well. So she's there and is probably going to be quite important. What else happened? We then got washed away after trying to escape them because they had highly advanced technologically laser robots. Pow pow. And we were recovered by Val, our friend, and taken to an Utaru encampment. Utaru are an interesting type of people. They all are really into singing, and they're going to help us gain access to like a sacred cave where another one of the AIs is currently existing. And that's what we did yesterday. We're going to do some of that today, some more today. I'm going to try and do some story eventually, but we unlocked the ability to break the red crystals yesterday whilst on stream. And there are at least 2 places where I know those were, or remember that they were, that we can now go back to and see what's behind the wall. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do story. That's it. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. My hour our community celebrates achievements, big or small. And when I say that, it's not about the thing that you do. It's about the fact that I want to tell you that I'm proud of you regardless. So some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. You might feel funny about comparing yourself to a marathon runner or to a person that struggles to get out of bed. It's not about that. It's about me saying that I'm proud of you for something. So if you've done anything that you think is at least a little bit cool, but you might be afraid to tell me about it, I just want to hear about it, because there are people out there on the internet that don't have that person to say that they're proud of them, and I want to be that person for you. I want to be that person for you. Okay. Are we up to date? I think that's it. I talked about sandwiches. I did my intro. I said hi to everybody. Started moving my office around and went on a long walk. Everything hurts now. Jura, have you tidied up the hallway? Have you tidied up the hallway, Jura? Like, you know, all of that stuff that you took out of the cupboard and dumped in the hallway. Have you tidied it up? Okay, that's a no. Okay, good to know. Don't worry, Andrew. Don't worry, Andrew. I've got you. Jura makes a mess in your house. I will never let them forget it. I will never, ever let them forget it. 5.5 kilometer. Oh, I tidied about half of it. That's not all of it, though, and you made the mess. 5.5 km, 3.4 mil, walk around, 100 meter elevation change. 100 meter a lot. I don't really deal with elevation as a metric on a regular basis. I mean, that sounds like a lot. Is that a lot or a little? I don't, like, the way that you've written that, I'm assuming it's a big deal, but I don't want to assume. 100 meters, it was hilly. Okay. I used to... This is as flexible as my, like, this is as flexible as my health journey can be, because I'm now fat and old. But in my heyday, I used to do twice that amount, 5 times a week. I used to walk 6 miles, well, almost twice. I used to walk 6 miles a day to work and home from work. 3 miles in either direction, regardless of the weather. And then I got a car, and then I got fat and old. So I don't walk that distance anymore. But I can sort of picture that distance in my head. So I'm like, actually, that's good. But I don't really, I've never really dealt with elevation as a metric. Like, I've never planned out like a bike journey or something like that. So I don't know. Oh, hilly, okay. That's literally all I can say. Once upon a time, Chimken was younger and thinner. That's not the case anymore. But I am now bolder and happier in myself. And that's the difference. Let's go. There were 2 places that I want to look. There was a... There it is. That's Volcom Ryan.
Hey, how goes it?
I need to rummage around in your town, because I walked straight out of it. There are 2 places that I can remember red crystals being. One was in a mine where we fought some dogs in the opening section, and one
From
was...
one hunter to another. Now this outlander.
One was in that secret area yesterday. Hi!
So,
What do you want?
is there some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today. Sooner you all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought easing your land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway, just like all of us. Meanwhile, outlanders come, taking what little we have left. Just like that Karja huntress I saw earlier. All dressed up
Why is
like
she
a
flashing
bird,
like that?
dragging an Untaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes. Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
I think
Don't
that's
need your thanks. Don't want it.
I think that's a reference to the Hunters Guild from the
Karja
previous game.
huntress. Sounds like someone I know.
Yeah.
Southwest. I should start there.
We'll be.
I wonder
We'll
what
have
she's doing all the way out here.
We'll head that way in a bit. I'm gonna rummage first and then get up those crystals. The Hunters Guild quests in the previous game were pretty fun. I can't remember her name. I can picture her armor in my head. It was like blue and shimmery, and I'm assuming there's been an upgrade since. So we'll go check that out. Sorry. Why is this area so flashy? What is going on with my graphics today?
Oh, hi.
Either way. This can't run perfectly all the time. Okay, so there were 2 crystals that I want to check out. There was one here. And then there's one here. Because I couldn't access this. Oh, it does legitimately just say Fire Gleam on the screen. There's one here as well. There's actually a few. I've got 3, 4? There's 4. Okay. Well, we're going to do it. Thank you. I thought about changing that noise recently. Time Lord. I thought about changing that noise recently, and I feel like I would miss the jingle. We need to go here, and the fastest way to do that is to go here. And how many fast travel packs? It's gonna absolutely ruin my. I can travel for free. Yeah, if I'm by a fire, I can travel for free. I need to remember that that's a thing. Because I'd forgotten. And that happens. Today, chat, I'm making it your job to remind me that gliding exists. Because yesterday, I kept looking at cliffs and going, wow, I can't go down there. But I can glide, and it's a non-issue now. Also, thank you for hitting me in the face with your knife. That's a bit stabby, if I do say so myself. What's behind this cliff? Because this is one of the first fire gleams the game introduces you to. It has to be something good, because if it's one chest, I'm going to be kind of upset about it. We fought a bunch of robots here when we were defending Errand. What's in this cave? It better be nice. It better be expensive. Better change my experience of the whole game. Thank you for doing that. I'll minimize. Thanks. What is this? It's a chest. What is it? Is it good? Ancient supplies. That is the stupidest. Oh my fucking son of a biscuit. That is. Spoilers, chat. That was not worth it. Okay, next one. We're gonna go on foot because why not? Ease myself into the gameplay today by not teleporting everywhere. Skills. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to put stuff into Machine Master. What is in here? Less damage while mounted. I'm not mounting. I've not mounted at all. Maybe I should. I've been kind of going with survivability. Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Chimken? I'm okay. I took a nap, Alice, and apparently I'm talking about things. I'm talking about feelings and stuff. Do you want to hear about some feelings and stuff? Because apparently I'm willing to talk about it today. That's new. I don't always do that. I hope the nap was good. Pretty alright. I love my cat. There, I said it. That's it. That's literally all I've got to say. My cat's pretty cool. Do you know? Look, I'll give you a butt. I'll press the... Look at his feet. That's his feet. Isn't that cool? My cat has feet. Good times. Oh, I mean, I probably should be... Do you know the Beanie Weenies meme? Beanie Weenies. Beanie Weenies. I has feet. I can has feet. Hi, Joe. Yes, I do know the Beanie Weenies meme. We are also a fan in this household of... A baked bean? Because the guy's like, you look like a baked bean. A baked bean? Yeah, that's it. That's literally the whole of that story. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Brute force. Whoa! Okay. We're gonna run away from them in a second. I miss my cat now. Can't wait to give him a big hug and lots of kisses. For some reason, he loves those. Where is he? Where is he right now? What's going on? Sometimes cats look at their feet like they are gorgeous. You fabulous. Feet have her. Dogs do too sometimes. Yeah. Like George, like both of ours, Dolly used to do it before they do, and then George does it as well. You'll catch him sometime. Both of our cats are very much like sunset, like born of fire and sun. Because as soon as there's like a sunbeam on the floor, they're like lighting it upside down with their arm over their head like that. It's the whole thing. He's with my girlfriend back in France at the moment. I'm in the UK traveling. Oh, where are you in the UK if you don't mind me asking? Anything exciting? Oh, you said you were at a museum. You're not doxing yourself. You could tell me which museum. Like, if you're in the UK, which museum did you go to? I can't track you down that way. Not that I was planning on doing that, but, like, no? I won't? Okay. Lurk, lunchtime, be back later. No worries. Thank you for the lurk. What's a cool museum in UK? I mean... I don't actually know that many, if I'm honest. That would actually dox me. But it has been fun. Okay, good. Sanguine, I don't want you to dox yourself, just to clarify. But if you don't live in the museum, I thought it would be okay. Don't worry about it. Sanguine, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It's been fun. Good. People are very nice and funny here. Get yourself a sausage roll before you go home. Go to a shop chain called Greg's. Buy yourself a sausage roll. I give you permission. Barnard, where are the urgent supplies you promised, or are your sausage roll? All right, noted. Good. Yeah, go in there, get a hot sausage roll or a cold sausage roll. They're good. They're the best. I'm gonna have one tomorrow morning for my breakfast, and it's gonna be great. I'm already looking forward to it. Barnard, where are the urgent supplies you promised, or are your words just farts in the wind? Send us the following immediately, or else the extra weapons that we had to leave behind at our last camp, you better not have sold them. We can't keep hunting machines with sticks and worn hammers. Various pieces of things. Some tankards pick out. We need this stuff. This is just a shopping list. Lurk while playing games. No worries. Thank you for the lurk. I don't want to fight you horses. Leave me be. Iron Brewers a must when in the UK. Don't come out here trying to corrupt people with your Scottish ways. Nobody wants your Scottish beverage. Yeah, the food is good. Like I don't know why. Like I don't know why people, because they're jealous. What's Iron Brew though? Is it beer? No, it's like an orange fizzy drink. And when I say orange, it's the color orange. It isn't flavored like orange. Now, fruity soft drink. Is it fruity? I always think it's very burnt sugary, but not in a bad way. What am I trying to say? People don't like British food because British food doesn't tend to have a massive amount of depth. It tends to be very good roasted meats, but it's not like spiced meats. It's like really high quality roast meats. And that's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. We are a beige country. Like, don't get me wrong, there have been some curries invented here and that sort of thing. But that they were we are a beige food country, and that's not necessarily bad. The last time a browse lived up to the hype for me was probably Sprite 7-Up, just after the wall came down. Drink that tastes like a mix of outer shell of a Bum Bum ice and the chewing gum in the stick of that ice cream. That is such a deep cut reference to food that I don't know what you're talking about. Right, you mentioned that. I want to go up there, though. How do I go up there? Have I gone the wrong way? Or is there a... I'm trying to... I think I came here for story before. Is there a way through this cave? I think this is going back up to where that old man was. Chest. Thank you for the hydrate. I am drinking delicious cotton candy flavored drink. It's caffeinated. It tastes like cotton candy. It's actually quite good. We're going up there. There's the climb. There it is. Cotton candy that spices your brain. Yes. I wouldn't say my brain is particularly nice at the moment. So, how many flavors of that drink do you have? Currently in the kitchen, we have rhubarb and custard. We have rocket pop, which can only be described as melted ice lollies. You know those triangle, like, you actually might remember, I'm not sure if this is an international thing. Rhubarb and custard is a limited edition. You know those rocket lollies you used to be able to buy in the UK? They were sort of that shaped, and they had, like, red, blue, white, like that, like down, and then the stick at the bottom. You could get them reasonably cheap. There were some better ones than others, but like an ice lolly. We've got one of them that tastes like that. I have cotton candy, and I have pomelo and dragon fruit, which I was talking about yesterday. I also have, at the moment, chocolate... Oh, God. What's the word? Mexican cake. Fried Mexican cake. Churro. Churro. I have chocolate churro milkshake powder. And it's also caffeinated, and let me tell you, I can only drink one of them a month, because holy shit, that stuff makes me feel weird. All caffeinated, though. All delicious. All the time. If representatives of Sneak are watching me currently, sponsor me. I keep talking up your shit. Like, all the time. And I want some free. Please. Please. Okay, there's the... over there. Yeah, rhubarb and custard. It tastes exactly like you think it does. It tastes like the hard-boiled sweets. Joe's a Spanish, Portugal. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought they were Mexican. But I'll be honest, I've had churros once in my life. I've had churros, the more you know. I've had churros, in my defense, churro, I've had churros once in my life at a Mexican restaurant. Not that I felt like I needed to defend myself, but you know, I'm just going with what I know. I've fallen and I can't get back up. Trying to think of other things for Alice to try when in the UK that's specific to there, but I can't think of anything. Fish and chips, but like pay for expensive fish and chips, because we had this discussion recently. There are really bad fish and chip shops, so if you pay more money, the chances are you're getting nicer fish and chips. What else? Greg's is a must. Personally, I really like Greg's. I really like Greg's. I'm not sure. It seems really bad that both of my recommendations are food-based. Maybe try tiger bread. Not sure if you have it at home. I haven't had. Raisins too. Raisins? Why raisins? Cherry bakewells are good. Surely that's not like a British thing though. You can get cherry bakewells anywhere. Yeah, but raisins aren't British. Alice, if you're gonna do any of this, you need to get a. You need to get a. Oh, I can't even say it. You need to get a bottle of water. Get a bottle of water. You know, like, but you have to order it like you're doing a fake British accent. Like a bottle of water. It's very important that you say it like that. It's very important to me that you say it like that. Are you kind of making fun of Brits that speak like that? No, it's like an internet meme that people say it that way. Like, I didn't invent that meme. That's a meme that's existed well beyond me. First day here, but I think my accent was still too Canadian. I have a bowl of water. We made a list of food for me to try in the past. We're going through for Alice at the moment. Okay, I want to hear about it. I have no insight into British infighting like Saxons or Bavarians getting their shit in Germany. No, like, people, it's not like but like it's an internet trope. I don't tend to, like, don't get like Dro. It's an internet trope. It's not like a, I don't try to, I don't purposely go out of my way to rip the shit out of anybody. Except Jura. So it's a meme against all Brits. I mean, it's like, I think it's meant to be a London accent. I think it's meant to be like a London accent. I'm going to use my last fast travel to a workbench to make some more fast travel things because I got one more fast travel. Make fun of her trying to be Annie though. Yep. Okay, I need a shot.
Looks like Olvin's gone for good. Never thought I'd see the day.
Okay, no, we'll do it first. Special gear. Ouch upgrades. Do I have anything to upgrade right now? I do not. Potion crafting. I can craft some potions. You can only carry a limited amount of potions. Interesting. I hadn't clocked that was a thing. Outfit upgrades, not right now. Weapon upgrades, not right now. Trying to exist. Yeah, we'd be sad if you didn't exist. Just to make it clear, we'd be sad if you weren't around. But it's fun to joke around with you sometimes. Okay, there we go. Sell that, 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 sell that. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Yes, £700. You wouldn't know if I never existed. I would. I would feel a deep-seated hole in my heart where our friendship previously belonged, and then I would be lesser for having met you. True story. You know, one thing I was surprised about when being here, I guess. Yeah, sure. No, honestly, if you've had a cool experience in Britain, I wanna hear about it. Don't like sit there quietly. I wanna know everything. Like, tell me. Tell me your secrets.
Does that mean you'll have...
I need I thought I could, irritatingly, I've used my last fast travel, and I thought I could craft... I thought I could craft fast travel things, but apparently I can't. Maybe that's further down the line. So now I have to walk everywhere like a scrub. Upgrades out of the way. Done. Okay. J2O. It's the letter O. It's not J20.
Again?
That's a one recommendation I can give you. Jury, you're not even British. J2O is a mid beverage. Mid, I tells thee. Mid. I'm trying to, like... Also, I don't think that that's
Honor is
British,
my
because I've had that in foreign countries. No, I'm saying how it's said. How dare you? All joking aside, is J2O an English thing? Because I thought that you could get that anywhere.
Fortune favors the boldly forged. Fight well and return.
How come Petra's running around like she's in charge of the place?
You want the job?
Ah, I found it. Okay. Let's craft some packs.
Takes more than that to keep me down.
It's in Britain and Ireland. The waiter laughed at me when I said J20. I remember saying J20 when I was like a wee babby. We used to have that. That was always a drink we'd have as a treat at Christmas. J2Os. It's like it was just a thing we used to have it at Christmas. J2Os. There's one called that they do at Christmas now that Dolly has liked previously called Glitterberry. It's like cherry fruit juice, but it's got little bits of edible glitter floating in it, which is a complete and total like trope, but it is what it is. One thing I learned the other day while grocery shopping at Tesco, that you have to put your items on the left, not the right, when going to those be your own cashier machine thing. Second thing, lots of produces from here are also found in Canada. I was so happy to find my favorite chocolate bar here. It does not exist in France. What's your favorite chocolate bar? And Canada is... I'm not sure of the political correctness of this entire statement, but Canada... Oreo. You mean Oreo? O-R-E-O. No. Aero. Sorry, Aero. Yes. Yes. But like, you can get a lot of that stuff in Canada because it's like the British Commonwealth, right? Or whatever the correct political term of saying that is. Our royal family is your royal family. I was going to say, Oreo? Oreos are everywhere.
Wonder what's inside.
Dyslexia, nah, it's fine.
Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
Okay, we blow up the wall this time. But yeah, arrows are good. I am proud of you for having that choice of chocolate, because arrows are good. Yeah, but it makes sense why. I just never thought it would actually be a thing. Okay. Okay, so I've made this. Lucozade is better than Powerade. Again, is Lucozade not an international product? I'm so angry!
An energy cell. But it looks like it's out of power.
Okay, so what do I do with the energy cell that's out of power then? That's British. I'm so confused. Why is Jura the why? I'm so confused. I can't jump. I have a power cell. I don't know where to put it. First time hearing about it, so I guess not. I'm gonna need to taste a lot of drinks, it seems, apparently. But Jura doesn't like Greg's, so don't listen to her.
Don't think I should go this way.
I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I can't leave with the power cell. Like, I physically can't leave with the power cell. There's a wall to pull out there. I'm so confused. They said I don't like sausage rolls. Yeah, and that's a massive problem for me. I'm sorry to say. Sausage rolls are the best. We're going to play through the ad break, chat. Sausage rolls are the best. I will not have you talk badly about my beloved sausage rolls. Okay, this leads me to believe that I need to be... Like, I'm making basically a tunnel. The Greg's ones were decent. Yeah, the Greg's ones are good. Not a fan of them. You can use the pull caster to pull certain objects. Okay, well, I think I've missed something then, because I came here before and I thought that explosive crystal was going to fix everything. Apparently it's not. A puzzly puzzle. I just need to... Did I miss something up here? Aha! There's a there's a thing. Aha! This I didn't see. I saw the other one and thought it was talking about that one. Okay. We solved it. Not that way. Yes. Okay, this works for me. Okay, good. Get the thing.
Okay, let's get this crate out of there.
That served no purpose. Pull that out, because that's a shortcut to the tunnel. Like, that's a shortcut to that tunnel that we were in. That's a battery.
Looks like this thing needs power. This data might...
Hans! Beware tonight after Nice Beard Boy. Sushi Hearts, thank you very much. I'm very proud of it. I do like it. Thank you the first time chat. Hans, be there tonight after hours at the Zion Museum. Oh, damn, that's your party? Yeah, of course I'm there. Good, so you can keep a secret. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone for the suggestions. It's going to be fun to try out everything. I'm trying to think if there's like... As the British person, I feel like I should be able to recommend you something that's going to be like mind-bendingly good. Go get Greg's. Honestly, as the person that I am, the amount of Greg's food that I eat, if you are not from England and you have not been to Greg's, go to Greg's, because it's such like a weird sort of like thing that British people have access to. At least you can go home and be like, I've had Greg's. And then all of the British people that you may or may not speak to on the internet, you know what? I've had Greg's. Pretty good. It's like the cheapest, greasiest food that you can find, but there's something very pleasant about it. I like bacon and egg baguettes and sausage rolls. Good time. Sorry, I'm reading text. Good. So you can keep a secret. Isn't the whole party secret? I mean, we're crashing your workplace, not crashing. I'm organizing the pioneering party of the century with an exhibit to go with it. Okay, but more importantly, if you use the VIP code 2204, you can get into the office on the second floor. Okay. 2204. Everybody, remember that number. 2204. 2204. 2204. 2204. 2204. 2204. Ad coming up in 1 minute. I will be playing through, so I'll see you on the other side. Do not forget to get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, because in the year of our Lord 2025, self-care is sexy as fuck.
That thing in the wall looks like it needs power. But that energy cell's not gonna do much.
Yeah, that energy cell is empty. Out of interest. No. That would have been too easy. Ah! There's a charging station.
There's some kind of device here.
Got some items. Pick it from here. See, I thought the technology would have been. I've stuck an arrow in the electronic device. I've stuck an arrow in the electronic device. I'm sure it's
I
fine.
think I can slot this energy cell into that device.
How
There
long
we
is
go.
the arrow gonna stay stuck
Charge
into
the
it?
energy cell.
Oh, it broke off. Fine. Whoa.
Water discharge the energy in the cell. I gotta power it up again.
Okay. We have a problem. I can't touch water while carrying the electronic explosive. There was a chest upstairs.
Well, I'm not getting up there that easily. I gotta find something that can help.
This. Is it just a case of... How... No. Get up. Get up here. But how do I... Can I now reach that?
Need to find a closer spot.
Heave! Heave! Okay. The problem is, I don't think that fixes my... I don't think that fixes my issue, because I can't jump.
Cell lost its charge when it hit the water. I better try again.
Girl, what you doing? That link just played. What's happening? Why are you spamming buttons? How dare you? Is that my meme? Can you throw the battery? No, you sort of get it and you can carry it from one place to another. And I can't jump. Thank you for the contribution. Dro, thank you for the contribution. Like, is it any water or is it... Like, is it literally my toes? No, it's deep water. I'm worried that you have a new... What am I paying for? Oh, it's always been there. It's always been the explosion. Can I put this down? I can.
Gotta get the charged energy cell across the water, but Oh.
I have no idea if this is how they intend it to be done. But we're gonna find out. Can I put it... I want to put it down. How do I put it down? Okay, you can just drop it. Okay, that's fine. So...
Help.
Aha! See if you can build a boat. Do not. I thought it was going to fall off because I hit the slope. I'm not sure if this is how it's meant to be done, or it seems to be very wiggly. Like, it doesn't seem to like the box physics. I mean, it worked, so we'll take it. I just don't know if that was what they intended.
There. I think that powered something up.
Okay, that's the door upstairs, so now we need this. Need it up on the second floor. Up there, and then... Aha!
Okay. This thing has power now.
We did it. 2204. Uh, 220.
Got it!
Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Sit. Thank you. Take
Okay,
there we
got
go.
the relic. Better keep it safe. Maybe I'll figure out what to do with it later.
I got a relic. And... Oh, and that opens the outside doors and then I can just walk in and take it. Good. And an additional 3 skill points, which is just fabulous because we keep getting our ass handed to us. Sweet. Okay, I'm beginning to have to start thinking about this. I want to go... I want all the... What's that? Defy death. Buy an additional level for my potion. I get that. And then we're going to start working on the potions next. I've got one skill point to use. And I think I'm going to have to start either putting them into Trapper or... Because I've not used Trap once. I just straight up haven't used them. Food duration. See, Trappers affect food consumption. Nimble Crafter. Craft tools and potions faster. See, there's some... Like that. It's funny that the shape on each one is sort of turning into the same one every time. But I kind of need to start moving into the ones that I've not touched yet. I need to do Trapper and Machine Master before I get... I've not had a requirement for them, and as soon as I get a requirement and I've not leveled them up, I'm going to be upset. Things. Resources, special gear. Movie night. Have fun. Strong arm bow. I've not got that equipped. Hunter bow, strong arm. 538. that a better bow that I've just not equipped for some reason? Oh, it's a marginally better bow than my basic bow. A marginally tiny amount. Tiny, tiny amount. Okay. Good. Is that all of the gleams that we... That's all of the cave shit that we did, that we needed to do. We now need to go to Otaro homeland. We can go... Haven't really been in a... What level is that rebel? Dagger Deep, level 10. I'm sort of having to approach this game a lot more constructively. Go to the Eclipse hideout. Where is it? Miles away. We've not even been slightly close to it yet. Trying to think of where to go next. I might, now I've done that, continue the story because... Oh no, the story is out of my reach now. Level 15, so I should be pushing out to do other things. Fine. Fine. Salvage contracts. Let's do this one. Convoy ambush.
Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise.
Which road? This road? Because I have a shit ton of traps that I've just straight up not used. There's 2 roads here. It could be this road.
I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
It could be this road. We're gonna guess.
This should help.
I'm just gonna spam every single... You can only put 2 down at a time. And you don't get the one you've used back. That kind of sucks. Hi, TLB. How's it going, TLB? Hope you well. Okay, well... I called bull on that, I'm afraid. I do. I call bull on it. Sorry. That's how I feel. Marvelous. Matt Catastrophist. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the first time chat. Nice to see you. That breaks the little portable... Oh my god. There was not a limitation on these traps previously. Does that mean if I put more than 2 of these down... Okay. I'm just going to assume that it does. Is there a trap there now, or did that break? Why did... Okay. See, this is why I should have leveled up traps. And I haven't. And I am dumb. Okay. The shell guys are very... They had shield in the previous game. I think that will be better with electricity. But... Having a think. I think I need to have this equipped. There. Quick save. And rest.
Convoy. It's here. can help here. Lauren's contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them.
Nice beard, thank you. I'm getting lots of beard-related compliments today. I appreciate it. Have they? No, they are coming. That's fine. Come on, you can do it. That's the one that I want to hit.
I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
One. They immediately found my trap. Okay, his little friends are down. And he hasn't seen me. He's just sat there confused.
There's only one shell walker with them.
Yeah, there's the force field, and now he's touched my other trap. Oh my fucking hell! Again? Holy shit! I knew this thing was going to be a problem. This is a really bad time, Secret Disco. And I'm dead. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we have a plan. Like, we have a few things. The electricity arrows did nothing. Literally nothing. So that was wrong. And I apologize.
Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
Okay, those traps worked out because it just stopped them. It just stopped its little friends. So if I put 2 traps here. If it would actually work.
That should help. I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
Why is that not? Is that a range issue?
Just one.
Yeah, I think that's a range. I think that's a range issue. Okay. We have. Fine. We're gonna take acid arrows this time. Acid arrows. That side. Yeah, I feel good about that. I feel good about that. I feel good about that. And that's the story I'm sticking to. I have recomped all of my health. I'm going to quick save now in the hopes that the traps stay down.
A convoy. It's here.
Convoy!
Lauren's contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them.
Ooh, there's another part. I didn't see it. I completely missed that trap. There's a second trap that I just didn't see. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm just blind. And if I don't wait as long as I did, I can kill the things before they hit my explosive trap, and then our little Shelly friend will also have a problem. Hi, Cast. Yeah, that wasn't nearly as good that time. Yeah, keep on walking. Your friend just died. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, nudge the rocks out of the way.
There's only one shot. Something's up.
I really screwed the pooch on that. Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous.
Cluck cluck. Someone has just joined the Bok Bok
If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, also know that lurking is appreciated. Shit. Too many rocks. Too many rocks. Far too many rocks. One second.
Flap. Happily Evakara just raided with 12 views.
Just a second, Raiders. I love you. Hi, Chim. I love this game. Good. I also love it. I'm gonna make this thing. He wants to consume my body. Drink that. And I'm dead. Oh my god, so much is happening. Okay, sorry. I'm Griffin. I'm playing this game for the first time. I played I played the remaster, and then I went into the sequel and was like, I'm gonna set it on its highest difficulty. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's not fine.
Use this passage.
It's really not fine. What is happening? We're getting another raid.
Flap flap. Armory UK just raided with 1 view.
Armory, welcome in. How's it hanging? Armory, is that the first time you've streamed in a while, or were you already streaming somewhere? Like, I didn't know Armory streamed. What was Armory stream? Avian Assembly? I know. I barely stream. Do I follow you, Armory? I don't. I've dropped you a follow. I didn't, honestly, I didn't know. But welcome in and thank you very much for the raid. We've doubled up with raids simultaneously. 1 second. Okay. Happily Ever Kara, thank you for the raid. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing Horizon Forbidden West for the first time on the hardest difficulty, and it's kicking my ass. And also, thank you very much for the raid, Armory. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Griffin, welcome in. Nice to see you. Kara, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Kirst has just arrived, and thank you very much for the contribution. Good morning, Kirst. How is Monday treating you? Just for clarification, Monday, Kirst is coming to us from the future because they're on the other side of the planet. Ellie, welcome in and nice to see you too. My wife is playing the remaster right now. She's almost done with it. The remaster was great. The remaster was... Oh. The remaster was great. I was expecting the remaster have the same graphical quality as Forbidden West, and Forbidden West is really just smashed out of the park. I'm so incredibly amazed by it. I was doing a Ryan Air Simulator run. That sounds atrocious. I've never flown Ryanair. I've only ever heard bad things. I did more viewers, but I think they got tired of seeing me crash. Yeah, game graphics look amazing. Yeah. Horizon Forbidden West is easily the most gorgeous game I've ever played. It's good, and honestly, it's behaving a lot more than I expected it to, because I read some fairly, like, not terrible, but read some interesting comments about its optimization, but I've not had many problems yet. Chat, I'm going to play you a trailer. If you see anything you like, I do this for raids, we've just had 2 raids. If you see anything you like, please feel free to either stick around. But if you need to raid and run, please do so. Make sure, though, self-care is super sexy in 2025. I want you to go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a blood for family animal, because pets smell the best. My plane was too long, absolutely disgusting physics, anti-plane aesthetics. Ryanair Simulator, though. Ryanair Simulator. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bar. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulkheads. That's it. That's all I've got. Okay. That's it. Okay, so chat, raiders, everybody, why has my controller stopped working? Come on, you can do it. Okay, so there are some monsters.
They're plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
There are some monsters coming down here. Now I've got to kill them, and I've got to put traps in an optimal place to kill them. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to do better this time. You're going to be really impressed. So, those rocks fall that direction. So if I do this, like, okay, that really has...
Wait for the convoy.
Or are you doing caravan? Well, it would be really good if I could... I can't believe this uses ammo if it's out of range.
Should help.
And now I have no ammo. I can pick them back up. Oh my god. Oh shit. Ready to be impressed? Okay, I just need them to pause and think about it. I don't need them to do anything particularly exciting. I just need them to, like, if I do it, if I do this.
Any more will be overkill.
That's a vertical trap. I'm just gonna... Fuck it, let's try again. If I want... 1 second, I need to reset myself because I'm just a fucking idiot. Okay. Good news is, if I waste all my ammo, there's a really cheeky way to get back to the checkpoint. I just have to blow myself up and drop a shit ton of rocks on my face. True story. But that was a vertical electrical trap, which is not. Just not good.
Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating.
Let's try that again.
Wait them out at his camp.
Try that again, and I'm not going to waste all my freaking ammo this time. Spin the wheel, Goobo. Did you spin the wheel? Sorry, I missed that. Pop. Why is it?
Wait
That's
for the
time
convoy.
log twice in a row. Yeah, it's Kara. I would love to say that that was cheatable, but it isn't. Kara got their hat. I'm a pretty princess. It's a good old time. But how... Did I ask? I don't remember. How was stream, Kara? And Armory, really. You talked about Ryan. I still can't get over Ryanair. But how was everything?
Should help.
Of the Quiet Alone. It was good. Started my first ever Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 9. That is a very good one to start with. But I have... That is, like, honestly, that is a really good one to start with. Like, I'm really happy for you that you're playing Final Fantasy 9. But I have a critique of that choice. That's what I've been told. I knew nothing about what's going on. I have a critique of that choice. Like, can I just say something? It's not a critique of the game, and it's not a critique. It's not a spoiler. But of all of the Final Fantasies to start with, they are like, it's very much rumored that this month that they're gonna announce a remake, and you've started to play the original like a month before you might have to potentially plan to play the remake. It's not confirmed, but like it's really sort of heavily implied. Like you had so many Final Fantasies to start with, and you picked the one that they might be announcing a remake of. That's kind of impressive. Like I'm really proud of you for achieving that. That's Yeah, but it's been talked about for like a decade. Yeah, but Square Enix with the anniversary has quite literally dropped hints like in the last week. As much as it has been talked about. Sure, they're working on it, but who knows when it'll actually happen.
Here.
But like because of the anniversary, that they have actively dropped hints in the last week. I'm not like it's funny, and there's no guarantee the remake will happen. I just that's
Lauren's contract said they'd set up
that's
traps
entertaining.
along the passage. Might as well use them.
Okay, we're gonna try and be better with our traps this time. Either way, I'm having fun. It is one of my favorites. I have a massive soft spot for Final Fantasy VII just because of the era in which I played it. But Final Fantasy IX was my first 100%ed Final Fantasy, and it really has a special place in my heart. Okay, the ferrets really aren't that big of a deal. He only brought one this time? Why are you sad? Rocks didn't reach him. You impressed the queen? Good job. Oh, this could be bad. Okay, Crab Boy, I'm gonna need you to come over here. I'm gonna need you to come a little bit closer, Crab Boy. Those are tracking! Okay. Why was my first run of this so good? The first run of this went infinitely better than every other attempt that I've made. Okay. I don't think scientifically, I don't think electricity having a homing device built in exists in science.
And once they're plating.
And now
wait them out at his camp.
And now I'm respawning with slightly less. Oh my god. Now I'm respawning with slightly less gear than I'm going in with. Fuck. Okay. Fine. You're preempting now. You got this. I say.
I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
I have zero faith that those are actually going to do anything.
Convoy. It's here.
Convoy. We got a great big convoy. Cross the something. Here they come.
Contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them.
Yep. Okay, everybody breathe in. Everybody deep breath. Chimken's gonna do something incredible. Here they come. Not both of them.
There's only one Shellwalker with them.
And he's still not touched the poison trap. So he'll look around and then continue to walk. He's just like, where are my friends? I had friends. They were here a second ago. Come on. It's kind of sad. I feel sorry for this crab creature. What is he doing with that claw? Okay, continue to walk. Where are you going? Where, sir? Okay. I don't think well, it does. Electricity travels in an arc, but if you create like an orb of electricity, it doesn't track human beings. Like that doesn't exist in science. I think the game is cheating.
Show walkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
Okay. Well, fuck. Game is cheating, though. Game is definitely cheating.
I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
I think you're being sarcastic. I think that's a sarcastic clown in chat. That's the most sarcastic clown I've ever seen. Good. It would be fine if there wasn't like a short pause before they arrive. Like I want them to be here when I respawn. Like now I have to wait again. No, never. Oh, Alice, it's a good thing you're pretty. Never actually seen Alice's face.
Lauren's contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them.
My girlfriend tells me I'm pretty, so I guess it's true. Valid. Entirely valid. Aren't girlfriends the best? I'm beginning to think I should reserve this trap at the back for... Oh, come on, he's stationary.
There's only one show walker with them.
Yeah, come down the road. Come towards me. Luxury Pidgewin. Pidgewin? Pidgewin? Did you win?
Flap. Luxury Pigeon just traded with 15 viewers.
It's like freaking, it's like Piccadilly Circus in here tonight. Pidge, how's it hanging? You were playing Blueprints. Were you enjoying it? Get it? Somebody actually, can I just talk about the fact that somebody in your chat pointed out that it was blueprints, as in blueprints of a building, and I hadn't understood that pun until they had pointed it out, and I'm deeply sorry for that. But Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing Horizon Forbidden West on the hardest difficulty, and it's kicking my ass. But we continue to persevere. I'm going to play a raid trailer for you. If you see anything you like, feel free to stick around. But if you want to raid and run, please do so. Just a reminder, self-care is sexy in 2025. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, and yeah, just hang out. It's quite good, yeah. I've read a lot, though, like loads for me. That makes me nervous, because I struggle with reading on stream. Like, actively, I played a game once, like, years ago on stream, and was like, no, I read too much, it's ruined it for me. I eventually went back and just skipped the reading entirely. It was much better. Oh, I'm probably not going to stream that game now you've said that. Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfuck, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job, may be a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's two of them. Bye. Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath. We are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. Oh no, I'd give it a try. It's quite fun piecing stuff together. I've been burnt before. This game has enough reading spread out that the difficulty is, right, there are two types of games that I struggle to stream, or I have struggled to stream in the past. There are the visual novel types. I played Stray Gods, which was also a musical, and the music was absolutely fantastic, and I loved every second of it. The difficulty was it was so consistently voice acted constantly that I never really spoke, and I kind of felt like on stream it was kind of counterproductive, because a certain amount of this stuff is just me speaking, and it kind of invalidated the act of streaming the game in the first place. I might as well have been watching 2 hours of a film. And then if I'm just reading constantly, it's kind of like the antithesis of that, where I'm reading like a game component, but I'm not like engaging with chat. I'm just saying a lot. I don't know. I don't know. I will try and catch your next stream of it, and see how I feel. But I was kind of on the fence, and actually, with the way that you've said that, I'm sort of like, there are other games that I can play in May or April, considering it is only the 13th. It's gonna be May! Oh! Ignore that. That didn't happen. Okay, the eye seems to be the most effective. Not getting stuck on the rocks.
Good. Better.
Fuck! I need a pee. I need a pee. We've got 9 minutes till an ad break. I will play through the ad break when it happens, but I need a rage piss. I've been stuck here far too long. I need a rage piss. Take this opportunity to go take your stress out on your toilet bowl, chat. It's time. Go urinate with great gusto. Go pee. Crabby noise not being nice here. I'm crabby. I'm crabby. I am the crabby boy. Hello, Rachel. Crown. I don't deserve this, but I'll put it on. I don't deserve this, but I'll put it on.
Passage regularly.
Okay.
And Laren wants their plating.
How's it going, Rachel?
I just need to wait them out at his camp.
I'm okay, how are you? This game is kicking my ass today. Like, actually causing me mental strife. Which is not the greatest feeling in the world, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Ads coming up, chat. Sorry, I had to take a pee break. We will play through the ad break. That's not good.
I should rest up.
I'm having fun.
Wait for the convoy.
I'm learning. It's one of those really irritating mechanics where the robots don't seem to do the same thing every single time. So I'm trying to route a convoy, like kill the convoy, and I had a really good first attempt and got killed, and every single other time they've not acted the same. BRB, good luck, Chimken. You got this. I'll try my best. This one's for Alice. I would like to dedicate this victory to Alice.
The convoy. It's here.
Possibly. Maybe. I'm not sure. Also, the robots have arrived in a different order every single time. Because the first run that I had, the two robots appeared basically on top of each other.
It's weak to acid. Loren's contract said they'd set up traps.
Shell
along the
Walker is weak
passage.
to acid.
Might as well use them.
I'm not gonna... I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna let that guy pass. 'Cause the raccoon boy, not an issue. I want to get the rocks to hit him.
There's only one shell walker with him.
His friends just left. Was I overcomplicating it? Now, don't attack. I could attack, but if I can get him hit by that other one... You might even set off that bomb trap at that angle.
They're riled up now.
His little friend is back.
Now's my chance!
Ignore that. I have plenty of stuff to make acid. I thought, is that goat about to set off my bomb trap? I thought I could put too much stress on the shield. Like, is that shield getting weaker or is it just me? Okay, yeah, there it goes. AI seems to be broken. I'm taking full advantage. The AI doesn't seem to be working. What is happening? Why is it just chilling? Okay, acid is in effect. Ad is about to play. The boss fights in this are full on. It doesn't help that I've got it set to the stupidly high difficulty. This is a mob, bitch. This isn't even a boss. This is just a random mob that I have to kill as part of the side quest. So I think this is working out. He seems to be locked at range for some reason. As long as it doesn't get past that tank. Why is he suddenly not charging that as long as he was? Come on! God damn it! Okay. Okay.
Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
What, you? I know where you live.
This should help.
I'm gonna piss in all of your socks. You'll be like, what's he doing? I'll be like, sock piss. I'm just running.
Rest up. Wait for the convoy.
Getting to a point where it might be easier for me to reload when I saved when I arrived here. Though I've saved since. Shit. Okay. Well, fuck. We'll just continue.
Convoy.
We'll just
It's
continue
here.
onwards. Okay. So the rocks didn't do nearly as much damage to the creatures that I thought they would. To the point that it seemed kind of like a waste of time. What have I got? I think I've got everything equipped that I want equipped. Now we just wait. Hope for the best. It's awkward. It's this long pause at the beginning of every reload that's just the worst part of it. I know they're there. They're coming. They just take their time. Like, what angle are they approaching this time? Like, why is he halfway up that hill? Yeah, walk down the road in sync with each other. In sync. En sync. It's wrong arrow. Fuck.
There's only one Shellwalker with him.
Trigger the acid trap.
I'm done here. I should salvage what I can and leave the plating for Laren's crew.
Thank God for that. That was needlessly complicated. Yay! Okay.
That's plenty of salvage for me.
I wanna pick this up. I don't want to trigger it. There we go. We did it. It took me 50 million years, but we did it. I'd like to congratulate everybody for their faith and their patience with me in this game, because holy
Save the extra
Christ.
stock for later.
Where are we going now? Back up the hill. Let's just walk. Let's have a nice cooling afternoon walk. Also, I'm out of literally everything having had that fight. I've got nothing. Midnight walk. Welcome in. You're having a good day. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're good. Fine, just eating a bowl of rice. I too enjoy a good bowl of rice. It's by itself. There's something very satisfying about rice. What's this? Bunch of robots up that hill. Right. Sure, that's fine. I need to go to my stash and replenish. I'm just out of literally... I got no wood even. I was crafting arrows during that fight and was actively running out of things. What's this? For sake. Run. I should have taken it. I've not taken any screenshots today. I should have taken a screenshot, like, stood over that guy as a trophy. I'm gonna have to pose a screenshot after this. Just for the thumbnail. Hello!
I took down that shell walker for you.
He could be a little bit happier. He could be a little bit happier about this.
Fonda, Rendor, we got a pickup. Per our contract, here's your payment. This will definitely help me make some great armor.
But
What?
Well, I realized an armor made out of Shellwalker plating's good, but with just a few minor additions, it could be so much better. If you'd be willing to take on a few more contracts. What do you say?
What else do you need for your armor?
Alarm antennas? Strong? Supple? I could use them to make my armor more flexible? We picked out a herd of scroungers already.
I'll, read through the contract. See what I can do.
Best of luck!
Tell me more about these contracts of yours.
I was thinking, scrabber jaws are powerful. I could use them to strengthen my armor. Crew spotted a pack of them not far from here, primed for...
Just give me a smile, Aloy, please.
salvage.
I guess I can give the contract a look.
Fantastic. Didn't find what you were looking for, I guess? I know I can make the perfect armor. Aloy!
Not yet.
Ah, that's okay.
Nah, cheeky photo mode this, because I'm gonna need I need one good thumbnail, and that's a pretty reasonable thumbnail. Just in case I end up not doing anything else of importance today. How long have we got? How long have we been live? About 45 minutes? Okay, we've got some time. Hi, Alice. We killed the goddamn crab thing. I did. Irritated about it because it took ages, but I did it. Out of everything. I need to go to a stockpile. I need to go. Did I level up? No, I didn't even level up. For all of that, all of the time it took me to do that, I didn't even level up. It's like, oh, okay. Open my water and rage drink water. Delicious. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, chat. We're all about the hydration in this community. Some more than others.
No one wants to play some Strike? Anyone?
The Nox drove the Red Raids out with half our numbers. Now that tells you.
Okay, that's what we wanted. Restock. Good. I did one salvage contract, they're so not worth it. Yeah, but I need the XP because I'm playing on hard mode and like... Ooh, that would have been much better. I'm back, are you winning? Don't get me fucking started, you... Oh, Speedlet, you son of a biscuit. I can make some new... I just spent, like all previous streams before it, I just spent an exhausting amount of time fighting one specific creature, which I was just really freaking struggling with. Is that's the powerful arrows and a knockdown arrow?
Trade. Come back if you need anything else.
Ammo that deals purge water damage is now available in your inventory. That was a creature we've not even seen yet. That little splash screen that's purge water damage is great. That's fine, but it just introduced me to a giant crocodile creature I've not even seen. And there's the purge water damage. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
No idea. I can follow up and ask. Come to think of it, what happened to that hammer you bought?
I've got to fight a giant crocodile type, T-Rex type looking buttfucker. I mean, it had its good... I assume... I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Like, maybe it's a nice giant crocodile monster. What about that? I mean, to be fair, they were in the first game, so it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. Shut up, Cursed. I'm angry about it. Shut up, Cursed. Okay. You are a crabby boy today. I will find you. I have a general idea of where you live. Enjoy the 24-hour flight. It'll give me lots of time to plan. How big can your country possibly be? Like, how big can the entire country of Australia possibly be? I don't want to carry cleanse potions. Like, I just don't want them on me. And they take up a slot. For the time being, I'm just not really here for it. Fine. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're still not high enough level to go along the main quest yet. Shadows in the West. Kaja Huntress sounded interesting. I think Shadows in the West kind of makes the most sense. That's... No. No! Salvage contracts. The salvage contracts are still reasonably low. Chargers and scroungers should be easier than the frickin' crabs. I need to go back and do a hunting thing. We've got an outpost to kill that's level 10. Shall I go take my stress out on some human, like, marauders? I'm heading in this direction anyway. The camp here. Go try and kill a bunch of people. Be fun. It'll be fun. I'm sure it won't take repeated attempts. I'm positive it won't take repeated attempts. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna drop our first hard save of the night. One day I'll finish this game. It makes it sound like I'm hurrying. I'm not. But I'm mildly concerned that I'm gonna be here in December. Plugging away at Horizon.
Rebels. I need to get rid of their leader. Maybe then the rest will retreat.
Yeah, that didn't go so well last time because he had a shield and I needed a heavy weapon to kill him. How many people are we dealing with? There's...
Shot could do a lot of damage.
On Sundays, we do stealth. Be on that end of the... There doesn't seem to be anybody on that end of the place. One person up there. I can't find their lead. I can't see their leader either. What is that? Random goat just trying to give me away. Hey. We are stealth. Dun 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 da 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 da. Is that a fucking Thundermaw? No, it's not big enough for that. Why are you hit, sir? No, it is a Thunderjaw. Casual Thunderjaw, just hanging out. Good times. Sir, have you got a helmet on?
Get her! Blades at the ready!
There it is.
Playtime's over, Outlander.
Got the target!
That soldier with the heavy weapon. That has to be the one in charge.
Damn, ammo's out. Yeah!
Oh, he's just out here throwing rocks at me. I can hear the giant creature behind me.
I should check the body.
I mean, the Thundermaw killed the guy. The Thundermaw killed the guy? They've got giant, like, disc-throwing heavy weapons on their backs. He just... I wonder if I can use that strategically. Like, I'm wondering if I can get him to attack the camp.
A rebel outpost. Gonna have to find whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm.
How would I do that, do you think? Oh, I'm just terrible.
I found her! Aiming! Ah! Ah!
The Outlander's here! Yeah!
That is a shock mallet.
I should check the body. Key.
The lead's
I
down.
should check if there's anything with a lock around here.
The king's down. He's dead. He sort of went down like a sack of shit once I actively started hitting him.
There you are!
You're meant to run away. Why aren't you running away? The game implied you were going to run away. Let's see, you got to hit them. All right. Okay, Seedlet. Noted. Thank you for your helpful advice that wasn't at all meant with Saka. That is a frickin' machine gun! He's got a machine gun.
Pain subsiding.
Don't you fucking dare.
Shoot her! Now!
Oh my god.
A locked chest.
Son of a biscuit.
Good thing I found a key.
Need arrows. No matter what I say, just remember that I almost never play games on hard and would have given up this after like 15 minutes. Hey. I don't know if you know what. What?
She's in retreat! Climbing up there!
That was a mistake. I don't know if your resource patch is empty, but if you... Oh, fuck's sake, I didn't know that, no. Doesn't mean I'm not irritated by you telling me. This is the gliding all over again.
Oh! You okay? Got her!
Love you too, Chim.
Get her!
You love me? Oh. Yeah, they're all dead. Why am I so poisoned? I get being poisoned,
When I need it.
but I was really poisoned. Also, they left a heavy weapon for me to try and kill that Thundermaw with, which is going to be an interesting experience. Whether or not it'll actually work, I don't know, and I'm going to save beforehand. But I feel like you want me to do it, or I want to do it. And I feel like you want me to also
Looks like
try
they've been
that.
salvaging machine parts. The rebels are stripping corruptors for parts. That can't be good.
And the big evil robots from the previous game for parts is never a good sign. Oh, wait, well, I just loot everything in sight. Box. Give me the box. What's in it?
These look like identification tags. I've seen Snoke soldiers carry them, but never this many. The rebels must have looted them from soldiers they killed. I'll keep them safe for now.
Okay.
Figure out what to do with them later. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here.
Why are you... I'm so confused. Also, I can't sleep for some reason.
I'll keep these on me.
Can I save now? Why can't I save here? Oh, you can leave. There are still rebels, that's why, but I killed them all. There's, like, none. They're gone, you can save. Unless that horse is the remaining rebel. Which is possible, because he's just hanging out. I get one shot by a freaking horse now. Yeah, he's got the war paint on him. I'm out of wood. That horse reports due to the guards. Okay, knockdown arrows are pretty nice. That's my first one.
These rebels won't be bothering anyone else.
Okay, we're done. Okay, and now I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna attempt something exceedingly foolish. I know that it's foolish, but we're gonna try it anyway and see how it goes. Need to. Just gonna take a few minutes for me to walk over there. Hold on time. We've got 30 minutes. Drop a hard save just for the sake of it. I'm coming for you, Thundermore. Gonna get me killed. Like, I have no actual faith that this is gonna work. But whilst I have this heavy weapon here, I feel like I should try it. Like, I'm gonna take one death and probably move on from this entire concept. Where are you, you big angry dinosaur? Love that they come with a camera drone. Oh, hey, friend! Actually, no, my mistake. It was actually because the charger was looking at you. If an enemy is searching for you and sees you near a campfire, you won't be able to... Ah, okay.
Weapon's empty.
Well, that did literally nothing, and now I'm fucked.
Area should be safe.
No. Not even slightly. I kind of knew that that was going to happen. We're not ready to fight what was the hardest that was one of the top mods in the previous game. The world is doomed now. Yeah, I don't think... Somehow I am respawning with the heavy weapon. That's interesting. Huh. Is there any place that I can make use of the heavy weapon while we're here? I could use it to go and fight. Oh, it would take me fucking hours. You know, there was that group of mobs here. There was a group of mobs there. If I take a long... Maybe because you were holding it when you hard saved. I'm about to try and accomplish something very silly. And you might have to strap yourself in. We're going for a walk, and it might be some time. We need a walking story. What would you like to know? Okay, we're opening the floor to Q&As. Let me help you with your marketing. You can ask me any questions you like. Go. This is the Q&A question time. Marketing, nothing is off the... I'm not going to talk about anything openly sexual, but nothing is off the table. Ask me your questions. I will tell you no lies. How do I get 1 million sales? Be good at... Have something that people want to buy. That's generally the trick. If you want, if the people want the thing that you're selling, what is your favorite type of tea? There is a brand of tea in England and in various countries called Yorkshire Tea. They do a sub-brand called Yorkshire Tea Biscuit Tea, and it tastes like biscuits and tea, and it's delicious. How can I market my face? How can you market your face? In what field? In what field would you what are you attempting to market your face? Because I could literally say put it on a t-shirt, and somebody's gonna buy that shit. If you were successful as a Twitch streamer, you could... Are the English as crazy over tea as people say? I think it's more common here. Like people drink tea in England. It's like in the same way that I think there's a stereotype of Americans that are like, get me some coffee. People drink tea in England. It's a cultural stereotype. In terms of your face, though, it would entirely depend on what you're doing. If you're a big dick Twitch streamer, people are going to buy your face on a t-shirt. What is the best biscuit? Twofold. Best one to eat and best one to dunk. I am not a fan of dunking biscuits because I'm a texture eater, so I'm going to ignore that question. But the best biscuit is the rich tea biscuit, which is the most basic bitch biscuit in existence. But because it has no reasonable flavor other than rich tea biscuit, you can eat 50 of them and you don't really get like... They're basically made of air and like hopes and dreams, but you can also get like a low salt version, so they're not particularly bad for you. It's just like if you want to consume mass, and as a person I like consuming mass, a rich tea biscuit. But yeah, t-shirts, Ryan, speed running. You could have right, Ryan, as a Elden Ring speedrunner, get your personal best on a t-shirt. Like, put the time on it with a picture of your face, maybe a screenshot of the run, and then when you get another personal best, make another t-shirt, sell that t-shirt. So you have a rolling amount of t-shirts tied to your personal best in Elden Ring, and then you could have each t-shirt that charts your progress across. See, this is an entire campaign. This isn't just marketing your face. This is a multinational like marketing campaign. See? And you're getting it for free, and we're not even there yet. Dun 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 dun. Marketing at 101. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? 1 second. There is a thing that I say. There is a rule set. I will let you in on a little secret, because I do plan on pitching my marketing stuff. I have like an entire pitch document written. I need to open a coffee store and actually start charging for this officially. But if I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and we'll test it for you now. We'll test it now. We'll test it now. But RightBigChimken has 3 rules of marketing, or 3 rules in life quite regularly. Be realistic. Be consistent. The politically correct way of saying it is embrace challenges, but I like to say everything's a fuck up. Be realistic, be consistent, everything's a fuck up. Those are my 3 rules to live by when working in my professional career. If you can break that system, I've yet to find a situation where those 3 rules don't work. Be realistic, be consistent, everything's a potential fuck up. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt. Okay, we're going to drop a quick save here.
Is that the savior of Meridian?
Is that the savior of
news for you.
that? Yeah, I'll come back. I'll see you soon. Be realistic, be consistent, everything's a potential fuck up. I'm letting you in on the ground level for a secret that I have held dearly to myself and my career for years now. There aren't many situations I have not found it relevant, at least in the job that I do. And in terms of at what times are George left home alone, and would you be willing to leave your doors unlocked during them? No, and no. DollyWhiskers is chronically ill and disabled. If I'm at work, they're at home. If it's the weekend, they're at home. Isn't Chim good at marketing, chat? Don't you think he should offer this service to, say, streamers who want some marketing advice on how to set up their logos and themes and things? Like maybe through a coffee account? I have an entire pitching document ready. I just haven't pulled the pin. I have some holiday booked on the 18th, and my plan is to get the coffee account set up then, but I will be potentially pitching my marketing skills to potential content creators if they want just to chat. Basically, you are buying my time for X amount of time. Are you complete the tall neck? What? No? No. I haven't completed the tall neck. I'm here with a gun to complete the tall neck. I just got to kill that big old flaming fucking dragon dinosaur thing, and then we're going to push into this building. The difficulty was I came here before and it kicked my ass. What a good idea to say randomly. Yeah, 100%.
What?
Oh, you son of a bitch. I can leave the house like roughly every 6 weeks, and last time I left the house without Chim was maybe 3 years ago. I bet I've not got that goddamn gun now. I bet it's not going to glitch twice. I bet it's not going to be kind twice. Holy shit. Multiple attempts? Maybe this time I'll actually hit him more than once. Okay, sit still. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Dragon Boy is dead. He's dead. He's fucking dead. Everybody panic. Everybody panic. I'm gonna get stepped on by a giraffe now. Oh my god, the hell. Pinned under my own shit.
What is that? A power generator? Oh.
What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? I've got no... Also, are we the same person because replace Chim with Josh and same? I see. I'll have to think of another way to kidnap Joel. I mean, my harmless curiosity has been said thank you. Yeah, Dolly does their best, but they don't get out very much. But it's my job to make their life as straightforward as possible. And I try so, like, really hard. I think I do a reasonably good job. You do a wonderful job. That's good. I like to have it confirmed every once in a while. Ugh. Water. It's delicious. Okay. Is it... have I still got the gun? Okay, I'm locked in here with the gun.
Legs look too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way.
You're being cute out here in front of my bee plush and everything. The biggest thing is that because we live in a masonette on the upstairs floor, I have to go down a set of stairs to get to the front door, and then immediately up a set of stairs because we're on a hill and the houses are set back from the road a bit, the dip, and I fucking wish we lived in a bungalow or something so I could go sit outside in a garden whenever I wanted. That's the dream. That's next house plans. Because we will have to move eventually. Oh, come on! Okay, at least I know I can pretty consistently respawn with the gun. So if we can get this tall neck before the end of the stream today, I'll be happy. Oh, in front of my bee plush? I mean, the things I've done to your husband in front of that bee plush. Whew. Never met their husband. I've not got the gun anymore! I deserved that for what I said about your husband. I deserve that for what I said about your husband. I don't even need Seedlit's husband.
Relief.
With the goddamn rocks! Stop it with the rocks! The rocks! Machine kill done. One more. Missed him. He's dead. Oh, did I scare you? No, but thanks. I was concentrating too hard on not dying. I have trouble navigating our front steps sometimes, and that's barely anything. I wish it was easy to find a accessible housing. The difficulty was when we bought the place that we're also hi Lucy. I hope you're doing well. The difficulty is when we played this when we bought our house, Dolly wasn't chronically ill and disabled. And as time has gone on, their symptoms have gotten worse, and the steps are harder. The difficulty is we have not been in a position since to go, well, we need a new place. Maybe one day, but the act of moving is not free. And we have a house worth of stuff. Okay, thanks, and you. This game is kicking my ass. But I'm having fun. Question mark. No, I am. I'm having fun. Game's hard, though.
What is that? A power generator?
Game is hard. Exhibits the Western Grand.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibit, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it's like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in this all-new panoramic hollow experience. Want to see our antennas move down the tracks? Ping our visitors. It's just an advert for a freaking building. Okay, there's a battery here somewhere. How do I need to climb this. How do I start the climb? Sorry. I inhaled that. Jesus. Ugh. Can't quite figure out how to start this climb. Blah. Sorry. Walk up here. This is the highest I can get. Remember the tutorial in ladders? Do I have to yank? Honestly, I don't remember. Do I literally have to shoot it? I can't remember this bit. There it is. Thank you. Yeah.
The console. No power, though.
Coming for you, long neck.
Can't climb any higher, but it looks like this.
You lick it. I'll lick you if you're not careful. Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists love it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers, all perfectly placed. Music is math after all. Scientists don't appreciate the transcendence of musical style. Should... Okay.
Think and rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up.
I knew that was going to happen. I didn't just jump. Promise. There was a battery on a ledge, and now I can't quite orient myself to where it was. There it is. But Lucy, I hope you're good. I was hanging out. I was looking in your stream earlier when you were streaming today. You seem to be having fun with your horror games right now. There's a ledge there. There's a ladder!
A power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going.
Okay, and then we drop.
There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
Isn't it great that they develop some sort of battery technology that never loses charge over thousands of years?
Let's see what this thing does. Looks like I'm in luck.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
There's worse here.
Refill your health pouch.
If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere.
Done it. Thank you.
Shear is jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tall neck. I'll untangle the dish. Let me climb higher. Clever one.
Back. one of two. I think they were irritatingly... Oh, no, they're fine. Why is that wire not... I was expecting that wire to do something. Do I literally have to move it off the ledge? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Thank you, I'm fine. It does make a lot of noise. Why is this not like... What is happening here? Doesn't... I don't quite understand what I'm doing wrong. There's more wires that I can't see. More wires that I can't see, maybe? No? First, have I fucked it? Can it? It says damaged power cable, but it doesn't... I broke the two power cable, the 2 points that the power cable was holding. And it doesn't seem to have released for some reason. Shoot more? There's nothing to shoot, but okay. Usually when this stuff has a target, it comes up yellow, right? And it doesn't seem to have a target. Like this cable doesn't seem to be doing anything. There we go.
Actually worked.
That's odd. There wasn't anything. There wasn't like a targetable thing left. It was just the wire. It must have had like 1% health or something ridiculous. Suddenly, a satellite dish. I'm sure nobody saw that giant piece of ancient machinery suddenly come to life at a distance. And we've got 3 minutes till an ad
I
chat.
should be able to get to that tarmac now.
I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the toilet. We will be back in 3 minutes. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. There is not much longer of the stream left, chat. I will be right back. I really must plan to do a long stream during my 2 weeks off of holiday, because there have been, I think, 2 occasions where somebody would have been able to get the best trophy. And both times it's been used as a meme really early in those streams. So I might try and plan that for you. I might try and plan that for you when I take my holiday. Really help you out, you know? Doesn't seem to get close enough here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be the bit where that looks the most complicated to stand on.
Looks like I might need to glide onto the tall neck. Just gotta time it right.
The game is now reminding me that I can glide, which is very good. Got it. Music is excited for you. I love all of the creatures in these. Yeah, get up there. Stop fanning around. Of the creatures in these games, the tall necks are probably my favorite. Why can I not? Why does it not? There we go.
There we go. Time to. Must be plain song. These fans aren't looking too good.
Dude, same. I love the tall necks. Let's go.
It's all right. Almost done.
Can I move the camera around? I can't. That would have been a really cool photo mode. I put them on my desk. Do I need to play Death Stranding? Because it keeps coming up and they're doing a sequel and it's not a game I've ever touched before. Would that be another good style like this that would be a lot of me talking and wandering around?
Well, next send map data to other machines. And now it's mine.
Cinnabar Sands complete. That's pretty cool. I might have to hop back into this a few times, but that's pretty cool. It's absolutely a game you needed. It's absolutely a game you need to do a lot of talking over. It's one that it's probably fits. It's probably, after I'm done with, remember that no context screenshot I posted a while back? I do not, honestly. Was this it? Was on the satellite thingy, yes. Okay. Yeah, what does the map look like now? The food seemed... I was resistant to level up Trapper, but there are a couple of things relating to crafting and food that seem reasonably important. I might have to beeline down. Skilled salvager, recover more high quality resources when to craft cool. I like Death Stranding, but I never know how to recommend it. Lol, I just tell people to watch some gameplay and decide if it's something. I've seen gameplay. Penguin Queen Lucy played it, I think. Like, I know I've watched somebody. I know I've watched somebody stream it. It's whether or not it fits into the. It's whether or not it fits into the same bracket as this does, because this has a lot of action in it. I feel like I can play the Horizon games pretty consistently now. but it's a lot of me talking and some action and then dying, and then a lot of me talking and then some action and then dying, and then rinse repeat. Boom, we uncovered the map. Shit, we've got so much of this game. We've barely even scraped the surface of this game. Like literally barely even like touched the surface of it. It's been weeks. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Where are we gonna end? Where's the net? Okay, what are we doing next time? I think we're gonna have to aim for shadows next time. So, gonna end in a place where I understand what's happening. We were here. Yeah. Shit. That's another stream done for the week. We're back tomorrow. I'll be honest, we're at like not that I'm done with the game, but we're at a reasonable stopping point where I might play Devil May Cry the next 2 days instead of Bleach. I'll make the decision depending on how my work day goes next week. No, tomorrow.
Plenty of wares.
Shut up. Basically, I have further deadlines before my 2-week holiday. I go on holiday on the 18th. Which is Friday next week. Bleach is a natural stopping point, so depending on how Monday and Tuesday's work goes, it might not be Bleach, it might be Devil May Cry. I can pick up Bleach again during my 2 weeks off if I don't play it, and then we'll aim to resolve it, like finish it by the end of those 2 weeks. I do have holiday, can't wait. I'm literally counting the minutes. I can't wait to just lie in bed every morning and not have to get up. There are various things that I have to do around the house. I need to do gardening. I have to do chores and shit. Like, but this is my first 2-week holiday in 7 years. And I'm going to see my parents, and DollyWhiskers' sister's coming to visit. And we're going to see their gran. It's going to be a whole 2 weeks of chill out and a shit ton of streaming. Dolly wants me to take time off. I'm taking time off from work, but streaming isn't work. I can't. I'll be honest. I probably can't get away with that. Though I did sort of throw around the idea. Okay, I'm gonna do a 40-hour week of streaming, and then have a week off work. But I don't think I can get away with that logic. I don't think that's gonna happen. But a boy can dream. A boy can dream. But basically, in summary, Bleach might not happen this week. We're at a natural stopping point. As soon as I pick it back up again, the story will be part done. So we might continue Devil May Cry the next couple of days, and then we'll pick up Bleach when I'm on holiday. But that will be entirely depend on how my day goes the next couple of days. In fact, let's just fucking say it, right? Let's just fucking say it. No Bleach Monday, Tuesday, Devil May Cry. Done. Why was that so hard? I don't know why I'm flip-flopping. Anyway, chat, thank you for joining me for Horizon Forbidden West. This game is really fun. It's hard. I get to speak to you. The engagement is great. There's a difficulty curve with some of the mechanics. Some of it's more frustrating than skillful, but I am having a really nice time. And I fully acknowledge the fact that I might be here in December. As I've said before, and as you will have probably heard me say in relation to Horizon, if it gets to a point where there's another game, we might pick that up and put this one down temporarily and come back to this. Because I enjoy the gameplay loop in this. It's satisfying. The world's interesting to be in. But I am also a content creator, and sooner or later there might be something that releases that takes precedent for a little bit. Because long plays on Twitch are interesting. As soon as you lose interest in this, I'll stop. No, that's not true either. I don't play my Twitch stream like that. Basically, I don't know what's going on. I'm just babbling at this point. It's really great. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for the engagement. Thank you very much for the follows. Thank you very much for the raids, because there were a few. Thank you very much. I am constantly inspired by your presence and existence and general kindness towards me. It is crazy. It is honestly crazy. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different because chat, existence is hard. Looking at the news, looking at the world, looking at everything that's going on these days, it's really quite hard to stay motivated and generally alive in some cases. I struggle to get out of bed on the best of days, and I definitely am trying to avoid the general press at the moment because if it's not USA politics, it's freaking UK politics, and it is just a freaking nightmare. So there's a couple of things that I want to reassert to you. I'm really proud of you for existing. Life is tough, and the fact that you are still here, you might not think that you're doing the best, but honestly, the fact that you're alive is so important that I think you need to be told that I'm really proud of you for it, because shit's hard. Drinking enough water, eating enough food, regardless of all of the other shit, that's hard enough as it is. You do not have to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on existing. If my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting. I'm not out here to win awards. I'm not out here to make a living, though it does help. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does help. I have a full-time job. I'm out here to create a safe space for you, and as much as I've created a safe space for myself in Twitch, what I'm saying. Yeah, that's a good way. In 2024, we said fuck cancer at the end of every one of my streams. So in 2025, we're doing something different. Chat, I would invite everybody in chat in the channel right now to say the word fuck. It is crass, but it works in two ways, right? Fuck is multifaceted. Multifaceted fucking. Multifaceted fucking. Fuck can be a positive. You can go, fucking hell, I love Horizon Forbidden West. Fucking hell, I love chia batter with fresh from the oven with bread. Chia batter fresh from the oven with butter. Smoked salmon and whole grain mustard as an alternative. Fucking hell, I love Greg's sausage rolls, bacon and egg sandwiches. I'm having one of those tomorrow morning. It's going to be a really good time. But it can also be a negative, or at least related to a negative. You can say fuck Mondays, because Mondays suck. Fuck chronic health conditions, as exampled in chat. Fuck anxiety. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British UK government and the problems that it's causing with regards to the welfare state. Fuck taking a drug that means I'm summoned to go get a COVID vaccine and then told that I can't have the COVID vaccine because I'm not taking the drug orally. I'm taking it directly through my eyes. What else? Fuck that I can't do this every single day of the week. And because I need to say it out loud, and because I had a general, a general honest explanation of feelings at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to say it again. I'm run down right now. The 2 weeks are massively important in terms of holiday. Twitch streaming is so important to me. I look forward to bringing you all sorts of content during weeks. It's going to be either the most generic streaming you've ever seen, like I'll only be live the times that I'm live usually, or it's going to be absolutely off the chain and we're going to do some long streams and we're going to have a nice time. But I got emotional today. I cried. Like, I looked at my cat and I cried. And fuck losing people too soon. And fucking hell, I miss Dolly the cat. I do. Right now, I miss Dolly the cat. I'm going to raid out. Who are we going to raid, though? What are we going to raid? I raided Johnny yesterday, so we're not going to repeat that. Decode is playing Atomfall, which is like British Fallout. Lady Aronair is playing Metro, but I raid them every Sunday, and it's kind of getting awkward. I could raid... The one ASMR person I follow on Twitch is wearing a solo leveling cosplay. We're not doing that. Open Fishing XL. What the hell is that? We might have to raid Decode. Let me just... We've not raided anybody random in a while, so let me just look who's actually streaming this game. The difficulty with that is, especially with the story game, spoilers galore. Got 2 people doing reruns. That's a good start. We got the 2 people in this chat in this game right now are both doing reruns. I will say, subtle flex. The two top channels are doing reruns. Guess who's number 3? Guess who's number 3? Sorry. Guess who's number 3? Sorry, we're gonna raid Decode. Decode usually finishes around this time, so I'm hesitant, but we'll raid Decode. Decode's good. Decode is one of Jura's friends / mods, I think. But they're a good egg. So go show them some love. I'll be back tomorrow with Devil May Cry. Like I said, I'm sticking to that. I am sorry for flip-flopping so hard on the subject. If you're subscribed, drop a raid email on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, take a raid message from chat. I'm just going to go to my own channel so I can go along with the raid. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you all. Have a good Monday. Don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody. Cursed, I'm looking at you.